How many of you watching now have got maybe a scatter rug over a stain that's been there for weeks, months, maybe even years? Give Blue Magic a try. Give it a go. You've seen here live on the TV this morning at what, coming up to 1:10 this works. It stood the test of time. It's worked for 30 years. If it didn't work, it wouldn't still be here. It wouldn't be on Shop on TV, that's for sure. Now, there's 120 of you coming right through this minute for this offer, and 20% of the stock has already gone, so many more hundreds have ordered it since we went live at half past 12. Daniel says, thank you for answering the question about the washing machine. Yeah, it's basically, I've just bought the Blue Magic deal. Can you put it in the washing machine with clothes, and how much, please?
But here's a good one as well, Daniel. Also, not just using it to clean the rubber drum of your washing machine, pop it in the drawer, because when you pull
That's what they're asking, yeah.
Oh, okay. Do beg your pardon.
Yeah.
About 15 mil, because it's not a huge area, is it? The actual drawer where you put your liquid and powder. Yeah, about 15 mil or so. But if it's really gunked up and really bad and you've never done it before, maybe put a little bit more in. But again, if it doesn't remove the stain the first time, but it removes lots of it, just pop a bit more in the second time round.
Sandra says, can this be used on marble and remove limescale?
110%, yes. So great on limescale. So maybe it's limescale in the kitchen, and what else was it? Marble. Was it marble? You said.
Yes.
Yeah, marble's great as well. Okay. Right. So there's the beetroot. So let's just say we've done raw fish, raw chicken, and then want to do a cheese and onion sandwich or cut a little bit of fruit. Remember this, it's really, really important, okay? That one bottle, that's 500 ml capacity-wise. This is a concentrate. It's multi-purpose, remember. Just to reiterate, no acid, no bleach, no caustics, non-toxic, solvent-free. It doesn't stink, okay? That will dilute down on the minimal dilution rate up to 50 bottles of your spray cleaner. You have 3 of these. That equates to up to, depending on the strength you choose, 150 bottles of this. That's 60, it's crackers, 16 pence per bottle.
How much was the last bottle of cleaner for the kitchen that you bought? How much did you pay for that? £2, £3, £4? It's just the best cleaner out there, it really is, and the best value too. Do away with all of those that you don't necessarily need anymore, that just do one job for one problem, whereas Blue Magic is a multi-purpose problem solver in the kitchen, on the carpet, on the windows, on the mirrors, on the car, on the patio outside, the garden furniture as well. Now, John says, hi, I've just bought the Blue Magic cleaner. It looks fantastic. One question, could Blue Magic be used to recover clothes where colours have mixed? So if you put like a red in with a white shirt and it's gone pink or something, I suppose he means.
Well, who was that, Dave?
John.
Sorry, John. Yes, we're going to show John now.
Okay.
But we're going to, listen, look, here's the chopping board. We're going to do this for John momentarily, in fact, okay? So I'm going to do it in the middle here where the cut marks are. Let's do 2 or 3 little sprays. 1, 2, 3. Right, now you can see already it's breaking down. Again, 30 seconds I would recommend is the minimum amount of time. I'm going to use this cloth here. Blue Magic lifts the stain, the grease, the gunk, the dirt, the grime to the surface so you can either wash or wipe away. If it's really bad, make the solution a wee bit stronger.
Look at this.
If it's, been there for several months, the stain, the mesh, you might have to do 2 or 3 applications, but you'd expect that anyway, using a generic cleaner. And remember, this is not just a kitchen and bathroom cleaner. It's not just a carpet cleaner. It's not just a hard floor cleaner. It's not just a lime scale remover. It's great on your fancy stainless steel fixture and fittings.
What cleaner have you got in your kitchen right now that you would be confident to clean a food chopping board with and then prepare food on it straight away? I don't know. I'd be a little bit nervous about it. With Blue Magic, you don't need to be.
No, not at all. Right, John, so I think if I've got this correct, so I've got somebody talking in my ear. So what you've done basically, you've put like say a black sock in a whitewash.
Yeah, or a red shirt.
It's dyed.
And white.
Yeah, and it's mixed colours. Yeah. Right. Okay. So providing, let's go this way if we may. Providing the fabric, excuse me, is colour fast. When you use your Blue Magic, can I ask you a favour? Can I set this aside for
sure.
Dave, our floor manager?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So, let me just pop this here, right?
Now, this is only deliverable to mainland UK. and Scotland as well. Apologies, we can't deliver it to the islands, but mainland UK and Scotland only for this product. Apologies, you should have said that a bit earlier on, but thank you for the question. But yes, that's the only places we can deliver to, mainland UK and Scotland, I'm afraid.
Yeah. So there's the shirt that, I just want to show you this on the mirror so you know I'm not sort of trying to kid you or trick you or, you know, anything of that nature. So I'm just going to lift this mirror up, okay? Now, if you look at the mirror, it's bone dry. You can see the reflection of the studio lights. Yeah. Right, now, I'm just going to use this so you can see. Can you see it's wet there? Can you see the...
Yep, yeah, we can see, yep.
So this is the wet shirt that I've just obviously cleaned several minutes ago, okay? So, John, here are a pair of red boxer shorts. Okay, it could be a bra, it could be a pair of socks, it could be a pullover. It doesn't matter what it is, right?
Right.
But it's gone in by mistake with the, you know, the separate wash.
We've all done it.
So it could be colours, it could be whites, it could be darks. Right, so I'm going to place in now this whole white shirt just for a few seconds.
Okay.
Remember, Blue Magic is brilliant to pre-treat your garments. What about your bedding, mascara marks, lipstick marks, foundation, fake tan? Maybe you've had a nosebleed without being rude, or, you know, bodily fluids, anything of that nature.
Ellie has messaged in actually saying that she hasn't slept very well for a long, long time. Sorry to hear that, Ellie. She says, is it possible to get blood out of clothing and also urine stains from maybe animals?
Absolutely, yeah. And remember, use it in the pet's bed, the cat litter tray. Again, it's safe to use around children and pets. Let me just clean my hands, just 1 second, please. Okay. And then I'm going to shift this bowl round from the front to the back, because inside this bowl here, I'm just going to pop this here a second, Dave. Inside this bowl, we have, so imagine this is your sink at home. Okay. And you're just obviously soaking something in the sink. Again, it could be the washing machine, obviously. Right, so you can see now the colours.
How many of us can relate to that? Where something has gone in the washing machine, a bright red colour, everything's come out pink.
Yeah. Right, so I'm only going to put in half, right? So I'm going to pop half there, and because I've wrung it out, I'm going to leave that half just hanging over, because we haven't got a lot of room in the studio, and we've got loads of demos to show. I'm going to show you the football boots in a moment. Okay. Great on hiking boots and muddy shoes.
So you're going to let that sit for how long?
Well, you know, it doesn't really matter, but I'll probably leave that in there maybe about 7 or 8 minutes, and we'll come back to that.
Now, while we're still talking about washing, Paula in Wigan says, can you put this in your washing machine for whites to brighten them in general? I've got 2 boys that have karate outfits. They need to be bright white. Could this be used for
dry cloth there, Dave? Yeah, so it makes whites brighter, whites whiter and colours brighter. Again, providing it's colour fast. That's important. Basically, what colour fast means is, you know, that the colours don't run. Okay, when you do wash them. So I'm just going to dry this mirror now, because I've just splashed a little bit of water on. Right, so great little tip for your car. Place Blue Magic. Okay, you don't need to put huge amounts in there. About 20 ml, and then top it with water. Use it as your screen wash.
Okay.
So it will get rid of traffic film, dead flies, bird droppings, tree sap, and what it doesn't do, Dave, is leave streaks and smears on the glass.
Well, I bought screen wash the other day, £5.
Well,
that's another £5 as well.
But like I say, look at all those different generic cleaners behind me, sorry, to the side of me. You've got about 13 or 14 there or something like that. And, you know, if that was £2, if that was £2, if that was 2, and that was 2, that's 8, 16. You've got about £32 worth, on the assumption they're £2 each, £32. But they're probably more. I mean, I certainly know 100%, because I purchased these, this one was a lot more.
Well, on average, roughly, the average household spends between £400 and £500 a year, if not more, on cleaning products for the home and other areas outside the home as well. So if you can go for £24 today and buy Blue Magic, and it makes up to 150 bottles of the multi-purpose cleaner, what are you going to do with the other £375 that you've saved? Happy days.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, we're not here to knock or badmouth those other cleaners, because again, you know, if they didn't work, they wouldn't be sold in the supermarket. No. But you are paying for a heck of a lot of water. You've got the water at home. Right, toothpaste here. So, toothpaste ends up everywhere in the bathroom, especially when the kids are brushing their teeth, okay? So when it dries, you know, on the taps and the tiles and the mirrors, it's a bit of a nightmare to clean.
And actually, if like me, you've got an electric toothbrush, you find sometimes it kind of splats all over the place.
Yeah, it wobbles.
You don't put it in your mouth quick enough. It's gone everywhere.
Right, bit of hand cream.
Okay.
Now, ladies, you're going out on a night out and you're, spraying the hairspray, sticks to the mirror. It's really, really sticky.
I thought your hands looked really soft.
Thank you.
Now I know why.
That's right. Well, I've got to moisturise them because they're always in water anyway with different products that I demonstrate, okay? So we've got a little bit of toothpaste, we've got a little bit of hand cream, as you can quite clearly see.
Yep.
And now, mechanics grease.
Oh.
Now, I said earlier on about it's really, really good on grease. Now, if you do an awful lot of cooking on a stovetop sautéing, and even if you're house proud and clean, which I'm sure you all are, even if you're really thorough, you're always going to get an invisible layer of grease on the kitchen cupboards.
Right, yep.
Right, we clean the worktops every day practically, but we don't always clean those cupboards, do we? So if you spray your Blue Magic on, leave it for about 90 seconds or so, and then use a damp cloth. It will cut through grease like a hot knife through butter.
So if you're touching your cupboard fronts and they're a little bit tacky because where you've been cooking, just little bits of fat spring up from time to time, perfect for that.
Then if you have the windows open and you've not cleaned it, the dust particles in the air stick to the cupboards when they're greasy. So it just keeps getting worse. So you spray your Blue Magic on. Remember, glass, plastic, metal, silicone surfaces, fabrics, doesn't matter at all. Again, use it as a pre-treatment. Place your Blue Magic. That was the mechanics grease, by the way. Place it in your mop bucket, your steam mop, your hard floor cleaner, your pressure washer, and your carpet cleaner. I've got to tell you, if you only purchase Blue Magic for removing stains, and you don't use it for nothing else, you don't use it in the bathroom, you don't use it outside, you don't use it in the kitchen, I believe it will pay for itself very, very quickly indeed.
And as John's already said, it's not just a case of using it in the spray bottle. You can actually use it in things like your pressure washer, your steam mops, your carpet cleaning machines. We had a question on that just after we came on air. Absolutely you can. Look at that. That has got to be the most disgusting mirror I think I've ever seen.
Now, at the end of the day, just let me put this rubber surface down here so I don't slip.
What about on your hands? If you've got oily hands and things like that?
Yeah,
if you've been
so it's a degreaser, right? So in fact, I'm going to do this first, and then I'm going to get Paul, our director, to zoom closely into my hands, and then I'm going to get Dave to spray the Blue Magic on my hands. I'm going to wash them above this little fish tank here, and you'll see how clean my hands will be, okay? Right, so let's just do the mirror first and foremost. So I'm going to do one half of the mirror, okay? So, again, it's not, a miracle worker. It's magic, it's brilliant, but there are certain stains and messes. Common sense will tell you without being rude. You're going to have to do maybe 2 applications, maybe 3. What about the silicone seal around the bathtub? The tiles that get hard watermarks? Or what about those fancy stainless steel fixture and fittings in the bathroom or in the kitchen maybe? Glass shower doors and glass shower... The trough, soap scum, it's fabulous.
The rubber seal on the fridge and the freezer?
Absolutely, because remember it's non-toxic.
Right.
It's food grade safe. Now this is a damp cloth here, so I'm just going to set this aside here because we're really quite limited on space. So all I'm going to do here is go all the way from top to bottom.
No way.
Georgian sash bay or Tudor windows, okay. It's great on...
Look at that!
What about Velux windows?
Yes.
Great on Velux.
Yeah.
The trim, the UPVC trim around your double glazing.
Yeah.
You might have single glazing, it doesn't really matter. Now this is a dry cloth. Okay, so that was the orange one I used to remove the gunk and the grime. By the way, for your car, spray it on the car wheels to get rid of brake dust. You must use quite a strong solution for that as well.
Okay.
And I'm going to show you in a moment's time.
You can hear the squeak.
You can hear the squeak.
Squeaky clean.
I'm going to, in a moment's time, show you the car seat. Let me now, where are we going to go now?
Can I just say quickly, hello to Delia in Liverpool. Now, Delia, this isn't a question from Delia, this is a testimonial. She just says, thanks. I use Blue Magic to clean all my garden furniture at the weekend. It's that time of the year, isn't it? I was amazed. It all came up like new for, well, when you bought it, today it's 16p a bottle. It's an absolute bargain and I'll definitely buy it again. Delia, brilliant to hear that. Thank you ever so much for that. Because let's face it, most of us have garden furniture. Even if we've got it under a cover, during the winter months, it's going to need a really good clean when it comes off for the good weather in the spring and the summer. So perfect for that. Also great for your patios, great for your decking as well. So it's a multi-surface driveway. Yeah,
absolutely. And put it in your pressure washer, your jet sprayer, and do use it on
So oil drips?
Oil drips. Now, oil drips from the car, generally they're like a small little patch, aren't they?
Yeah.
So put the Blue Magic on neat.
Okay.
Okay. Put a couple of capfuls on neat. Leave it there 10 or 15 minutes. Then what I would do, and I've not done this yet, but what I would do is either place your Blue Magic in your pressure washer or use a bowl and then use like a wire brush.
Okay.
And then just give it a little bit of elbow grease, and you'll find it will make a big difference to the oil. Okay. Now, this is a real mess. This is, I don't know what type of tile this is, to be perfectly honest with you. It's ceramic, but
tile,
yeah, but I don't know what's, So what we're going to do here is, it's like a creamy colour. So what I'm going to do is spray a little bit of Blue Magic on. So this could be the floor tiles in the kitchen, or you might have tiles throughout the house.
I hope
bathroom
you
wall
agree
tiles.
we are taking the demonstrations to extreme. If this can do such a great job in such extreme conditions, I hope your tiles at home are nowhere near this dirty. Imagine what a godsend this is going to be for you at your house.
I'm so pleased you said that, really, because I elaborate on the demonstrations. I make things way more messy than what they would be at home. And that's just so you can see visually how effective it is. You're not going to have messes like this, or at least I hope not anyway. And if you do, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. I'm only joking. Look, so again, I'm using a damp cloth here. I've not left it on the, the 30 seconds we should do, but
look at
in
this.
what, 10, 15 seconds that was on there?
And what's on there?
That is, what did I put on there? Do you know what? I can't fully remember.
Do you know what? It doesn't really matter.
But I do.
Just getting rid of it.
But I do remember a little bit. At the end, I was trying to think something green to sort of duplicate algae or moss. And we got in the garden, bit of soil, but then I put some mint sauce.
Mint sauce?
Well, it's green, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah? And
I just thinking, but speaking personally, I've got a greenhouse in my garden, and it looks really, really grubby. The glass is all kind of weathered, and the algae and the green. So this would be perfect for that as well.
Absolutely, it's difficult to obviously pull up your tiles and things like that. We don't have algae on, so we just got to try and improvise a wee bit. Oh, by the way, kitchen, right? So you know your extractor fan.
Yep.
Yeah. So the grease, the mesh, the filter.
Okay.
Right. So the fish tank here basically would simulate your sink at home.
Right.
Paul, can you...
Hands.
My hands are a bit shaky. If you look in the... I'll try and hold my hands still. A bit red and orangey from the dye.
I was asking, can you actually clean your hands with Blue Magic as well? If you've got maybe oil stains and that sort of thing from working on the car.
Yeah, it's maybe the fake tan as well.
Could be.
I don't know. Right, Dave, so I'll give you the Blue Magic and just spritz some. Go on. Right. And remember, this is not doing any damage to my skin.
This wasn't in rehearsal either.
Yeah, it wasn't. So I'm just going to literally
Rehearsal's
go
not
over
rehearsal.
a few times like this. And again, it does act as a degreaser. So not the same, but a little bit like Swarthega in as much as, you're going to remove, you can remove, I'm just going to dunk my hands in here like that.
Yeah.
Right, now, let me take a dry cloth here. Excuse me, Dave.
That's right.
Again, there's no acids in here, there's no bleach, there's no caustic. 16 pence per bottle.
Nothing to harm your skin.
No. Right, what we've got to do, obviously, is be sensible here. If you've got anybody that has really, really, really super sensitive skin, pop some rubber gloves on.
Yeah, okay.
Right, so here we go. I've got this down here.
Now, as you're getting the next demo ready, more questions. Nigel says, hi, will it work if you have stains at the bottom of the toilet bowl?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. No matter
Right.
what the stains may be, I'm not going to ask, but yes, no problem.
So now, see those two very, very dark. Now, I burn this on with a blowtorch. There's a couple of real big dark patches, okay? So that is a burn mark. So what I do here, in a Pyrex dish, I put in brown sugar, brown sauce. I also place inside there brown sugar, brown sauce, a little bit of gravy browning, milk and honey. And then I dab it down with a nylon pad, and then I burn it on with a blowtorch. Burn it on. Obviously, we can't do that in the studio because of health and safety. Right, now, what we're going to do...
Footy boots.
Footy boots. Just going to check that shirt. let's have a look at the shirt. Just whilst we're here, we'll have a little nosy at the shirt, okay?
Now, this was in an answer to a question. If you put like a red sock in with a white shirt and everything turns pink, can you actually correct the colour? So what we've done live on the TV studio, in the TV studio this morning, is basically rinse that white shirt that had been dyed accidentally in Blue Magic. Look at only half of it was
only half, yeah,
dipped.
yeah, only half. So it does make whites whiter and colours brighter. It doesn't have to be a plain shirt, it could be a pattern shirt. It really makes no difference at all. Now, what I'm going to do, just for the benefit of showing you how effective Blue Magic is, I'm going to now fully immerse this little shirt like this, and I'm going to place in one capful. In fact, can you pass me that one that's already open there, Dave?
This one?
Yeah,
here.
That's perfect.
Yep.
Thanks, mate. Right, let me just dry my hands so I don't slip. We're going to do the kids' car seat in a minute. So if you've got children, and you know what they're like with sweets, lollipops, juice, things like that.
Little accidents?
Yeah, accidents, and then like, you know, they end up with all gunk down the back of the car seat. Difficult to clean, isn't it? Okay. So remember, use Blue Magic as a carpet cleaner, as a stain remover, as a stainless steel cleaner. Fabulous on mirrors and windows. Food grade safe, so use it on all your worktops, your chopping boards. Use it in the bathroom, the shower, the sink, the bathroom unit. Use it, you know, practically anywhere. So I'm just going to leave that there, just going to rotate that.
I mean, what's so nice here this morning live on ITV and STV is that we are getting lots of questions that we're hopefully answering okay for you, but we're also getting equally lots of lovely testimonials from people who've bought it before who are raving about it. We had that lovely testimonial coming through about the garden furniture, which is fantastic. Yeah, absolutely.
Sort of a wee bit, sorry, Paul.
Now, another one coming through here from, hang on, here we go. This is from Sue, just coming through on my iPad now. Hi guys, I bought 1 litre of Blue Magic at least 6 months ago. I've still got over a bottle left. I keep 3 500ml diluted bottles at different dilutions, 10ml, 20ml and 30ml in 500ml of water. Depending on what job I need it for, I'll grab the appropriate bottle. So far, I've not needed to make it any stronger than 30ml in half a litre of water, and I've used it for pretty much everything around the house. Garden, car, including my spectacles, keeping the glasses clean, genius. Getting paint off my hands whilst decorating, medium dilution. I've even bought a bottle as a gift for my cleaner, as she now swears by it too. So you're buying a cleaning solution for your cleaner. That's brilliant. She said, absolutely fabulous. Thank you, Sue. I'm not sure where you are, Sue, but thank you ever so much for your testimonial. Lovely to hear from you. I tell you what I'm going to do, let me just remind you of the deal. I'm just going to wander over here and show you what perhaps lots of us have got in our kitchens at the moment. Now, the Blue Magic, a third of the entire stock has gone. If everybody checks out their baskets, whether you're on the phones, whether you're on the website, you will not regret it. You've heard from so many people that have taken the time and stayed up late tonight to message into us live on ShopOnTV to say how much they love Blue Magic. Also, we've had lots of questions as well. So lots of new converts and some that don't need to buy it again because they bought it once and it's still going strong. But if you can relate to this, and I can, you've got a certain product for a certain job. One product for windows, one product for floors, one product for a certain job in the bathroom, another one for a certain job in the kitchen, one for stainless steel, one for glass. It goes, one for carpet. There are 340 of you, I believe, on our website right now having a good old look around to see what's what. This is so familiar to so many of us. If you tot up, and you'll probably be quite shocked if you do. When did you buy your last cleaning product at the supermarket? When did you buy the last floor cleaner, the last window cleaner, the last kitchen work surface cleaner? How much did you pay for those? How many times do you buy those a year? How much would that mean that you're spending? You don't notice it on a weekly or a monthly basis, but tot it up over a year. It comes to probably between £400 and £500 for an average family. And that's the sort of thing that we can relate to. We're not saying that these don't work, but they do one job and do it well. But if you can get a product that does 70 jobs and do them equally as well, and it's costing you for one filled up bottle on the smallest dilution 16p with the deal that we got today, because each one of these bottles is half a litre. Potentially you could get 50 of the 10ml dilutions to make 50 bottles from one of these concentration bottles. And you get the measuring scoop as well. So if you're not quite sure what 10ml, 20ml, 30ml is, you've got one of those included as well. But do the maths. For £24 today, 284 385 is your product code today. And if it's the first time you've shopped with Shop on TV, you can do it on our phones, obviously. We've got a UK-based call centre. They'd love to call you, or love to hear from you. They won't call you, you call them. But you can also order on our website as well, which is shopontv.co.uk. And not only have you got, of course, Blue Magic there, lots of our other brilliant products you'll find there that are available to order if they're in stock, of course, as well. There are thousands of products on our marketplace if you go to shopontv.co.uk. There we are. Look, that's the sort of thing that you'll see when you go there, and then you can choose what category you're interested in, whether it's luxury bedding. We've got mulberry silk coming up on Wednesday, which I'm a massive fan of. We've got cooling products for the hot weather that hopefully will be around the corner. The tower vacuum that we've got in the show tonight. Lots of you have found that on the website already. And we can go to brands as well and see some of the brands that we've got. We've got literally thousands of brands there. Over 300,000 books available. We've got some big brand names for fragrances as well, perfumes, aftershaves. There's loads. You can literally search for a brand by letter of the alphabet, and you can shop for thousands and thousands of fantastic products. Okay, let's go for letter T. There we are, look. You can see we've got tons of products on there, tons of brands on there as well. Have a little look, browse through. If you can't sleep like some of our emailers have said tonight, yeah, there's loads, absolutely loads that you can order and get from us at Shop on TV. Simple as that. But today we're talking about multi-surface cleaning indoors. And remember, this is a commercial product that's been used in industry for years and years and years, made in Staffordshire, and we have got quite simply 30 years of heritage with Blue Magic. You remember, like John quite rightly said, and this is when he first said this to me, it made absolute sense. You buy a product from the supermarket to do one job. Most of what's in that bottle is water. You've got that in abundance in your own taps. So you buy the concentrate, you add the water, you save the money, and you buy a cleaner that will do indoors, outdoors, food safe, absolutely non-caustic and non-toxic. There's no smells or anything like that, no nasty nifs, and it's food safe as well. So you can literally spray your chopping boards, your food preparation surfaces, and you know they're as clean can be. But what product do you know that you can actually use on those surfaces and then go out and clean the tyres and the wheels of your car with? This. Blue Magic. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Now remember, it's only delivery to mainland UK and Scotland, I'm afraid. So apologies if you're in an area out of that area. But if you're in mainland UK and in Scotland, you can enjoy this offer with us on Shop on TV tonight. And have a little look at this review that came through on a previous show from Colin. He says, I recently bought this product. It's absolutely fantastic. I bought it for my Scout HQ. We were talking about this, my producer Leslie and I, before we came on tonight, to clean the slate tiled floor. It's brilliant. Can't fault it, would definitely recommend it. Because I think that came through as a question, wasn't it, on the last show? It was a question, and then he bought it and came back and gave us a testimonial. Colin, thank you ever so much. Another one from Kev, I believe, as well. This says, I love Blue Magic. I spilt some black printer ink on the sleeve of my white shirt, sprayed some Blue Magic on the stain, and the stain had completely gone. I also use my Blue Magic in my Power Glide with some water to clean my ceramic tiled floor. It brings them up a treat. Kev, thank you ever so much. I mean, a testimonial from you is worth 1,000 words from us, basically. You know, we are here to obviously show you a product and demonstrate it, but when you buy it and then rave about it to us, it's fantastic. It gives everybody else confidence. You can put your trust in Blue Magic, basically.
Well, it definitely validates what both Dave and I say and do throughout the show. All those testimonials, all those recommendations. At the end of the day, if it didn't work, it was no good. We wouldn't get the emails coming that we do. Right, so remember, use it on your floors. So whether you've got solid floors, whether you've got carpets, rugs, runners, wooden floors, it doesn't matter. Use it in the mop bucket, use it in your steam cleaner, your hard floor cleaner, carpet cleaner, and use it outside in your pressure washer.
Yep.
Right, so it doesn't matter whether you're working on marble tiles. I think somebody emailed in earlier about marble.
Yep.
A little bit of soap, okay? Now, use your imagination if you will for me. The soap scum around the bath or the trough of the shower, okay? What about, again, we said about the shower head. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you get lime scale and gunk build up in the little rubber nipples, and it's very, very difficult to clean. So that there is the soap. You might want to clean the glass shower door or the glass shower screen, hard watermarks, right?
I mean, how many of your shower heads have got jets of water going off in all sorts of different directions because they've all got gunked up?
Well, you'll find is once you've cleaned it with the Blue Magic, the shower head, the underneath, you'll get that. You'll get a much better.
Powerful shower.
Powerful pressure.
And the jets will be going in the right direction.
That's correct, yeah. Okay, so we've just put a little bit of that soap on there. Again, it could be the shower, the sink, the bathroom unit. It could be the grout lines between the tiles. Remember, use it upstairs, downstairs, inside, outside to remove stains. It's fabulous. So whether it's an old stain, new stain, fresh stain, or pet stain. Again, safe to use around children and pets because it is non-toxic. It's solvent-free.
That's a big deal.
And
I mean,
you know what, Dave, as well? Sorry to put in that.
No.
Blue Magic, again, is specially formulated in Staffordshire for over 30 years. 30 years. Blue Magic concentrate on making cleaners that's used both commercially and domestically. Let's leave that there for a tick.
I made a really good point earlier on in that, you know, if a cleaning product gets put on sale, people buy it once and it doesn't work, they don't buy it again. Then they tell their friends that that product's useless, and before you know it, it's not, you know, it's gone for good. Blue Magic has been around for 30 years. If it didn't work, it wouldn't be around now, would it?
No, exactly, yeah. And the nice thing is, this is the rusty water yet again.
Right.
So 2 capfuls, how it works, remember, it lifts the mess to the surface, the grease, the grime, the gunk, whatever it may be, the oil. So then you can either wash or wipe away. So that's the concentrate here.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the neat concentrate. Remember that one bottle that I'm tapping on now, yeah, 500 ml in capacity, that will make that one bottle up to 50 of these.
That's on the lowest dilution.
That's on the lowest dilution, in fairness, yeah. So obviously if you make it a lot stronger, it won't make quite as many bottles. But you have 3 of those bottles, as you can see on your screen. So that will make up to 150 spray bottles, which equates to about 16 pence.
On our stand, we've got about 45 roughly bottles, 42, 43, something like that. So imagine virtually 3 times that quantity you can get if you dilute and put 10 mil, no, sorry, 30 mil, is it? No, 10 mil. 10 mil in each bottle.
Yeah.
That will give you basically 50 bottles for each of those bottles. So 150 bottles potentially. This is a good question we've not talked about. From Mark Bullock. Hi, Mark. How good is Blue Magic with milk spillages?
Great, because remember, Mark, what I do, and I'll show you the filter in a moment's time. I'm going off piste a little bit. I burn milk onto, I've got a pan down here and a Pyrex dish. So, you know, you can obviously use your Blue Magic for milk and cream, anything quite fatty, butter, it doesn't matter. Right, so this is a dry cloth. There's that straight in the middle of the soap scum, okay? And again, no streaks, no smears, whether it's a high gloss or a matte finish. Now I'm gonna hold this up so Paul, even though our cameraman's great, you can see that there.
Look at that.
You can see. So imagine what it's like on your kitchen and bathroom tiles. It really is great. Now, really quickly, whilst we're here, Dave, if I may.
Sure.
Right, so, got cushion. So cushions, curtains, clothes, car interior, carpets, fabulous. I'm going to show you the net curtain in a moment. Let me just grab now, very quickly, the mascara, and let's take a little bit of wax crayon, okay?
Is that your own?
What, the crayon?
No, mascara.
Oh, the mascara. The fake tan, yeah, not the mascara. So there's a little bit of, as you can see, the blue wax crayon, okay? So joking aside, because Dave likes to tease me, it might be that the kids are, you know, in the back of the car, they're in the car seat, and they're doodling around, and, you know, they've not only spilt the juice in the car seat and the lollipops sticky on the car seat, they might have, you know, drawn on the car seat or anything of that nature. Right, now what I'm going to do is grab my Blue Magic here, and I'm going to spritz it first and foremost on the mascara, okay? Now remember this.
And this is like a velvet, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of like a velvet. It's similar anyway. If the stain's tremendously bad, if it's been there for several weeks or several months, if it's heavily soiled, please make your Blue Magic a wee bit stronger, okay? Leave it for a minimum of 30 seconds, but obviously on something such as this, you'd leave it a good 7 or 8 minutes, right? So obviously we, in you know, TV terms, let me just grab a clean cloth here.
It was lovely though to hear that testimonial a few minutes ago from a lady that said she actually has a bottle with one, you know, the lowest dilution, then the medium dilution, then the strongest dilution, and she knows which one's which, and uses them for all sorts of eventualities. She loves it.
Yeah, different you know, different jobs that you're going to have at home, and you are going to clean, aren't you? I mean, at the end of the day, you know, we all clean the kitchen worktop. countertops. We all clean the bathroom. Occasionally we have that little accident. Maybe you've got puppies that have had a little piddle somewhere, maybe in the lounge. Maybe, you know, you've had that nosebleed. Maybe you've stood in something in the street and you've walked it through. I know it doesn't sound very nice. Maybe it's just general, you know, just muck and mess. Right, so there is the mascara.
Or where is the mascara?
Well, that's a good point. Now, that's a damp cloth, by the way. So, okay. Now, I'm going to spray...
Is the fact it's damp important?
No, it could be bone dry. Okay. But what I like to do is use it damp and then go over with a dry one. That's why I've got this blue one here, because that's bone dry if you feel that, okay? Yep. So this is the damp one. I'm going to do my son's football boots. He doesn't even know I've taken them out of the porch. The porch stinks.
He will do when he wakes up.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I hope he's not got football. He's got a spare pair anyway, so it'll be all right. But look, I have cleaned one of his football boots just before I came. Right, now, yeah, right, so I'm going to use the dry one now, okay? Yep. Maybe you've got an Airbnb, maybe you've got a caravan that you rent out through the summer season. I'm going to do the net curtain now. Anybody that smokes, that's a heavy smoker, will appreciate that. Like my dad smokes and he has his cigarettes in the conservatory. And occasionally, my mum will give the conservatory a real thorough clean. She uses a Blue Magic, spritz it, and then when she wipes down, you get that like hint of yellow on your dishcloth. You know, where it sticks to the white UPVC.
I used to be a smoker and it was horrendous, absolutely horrendous. This will help to bring it back to life again, whether it is net curtains. If you are a smoker and you've got net curtains in your home, are they not white anymore? Are they more kind of a subtle hue of yellow or whatever? It's disgusting,
so
I know, but...
I put the bar of soap there. Let's put this engine oil here.
Yep.
And let's put this little vase of water here as well. We're going to use this clear, clean water to simulate our washing machine. Right. Because we're going to stain the shirt again in a moment's time. But before I stain the shirt, let me just pop the cushion down here, out of the way. And here is, as they say in Blue Peter, that from earlier.
That is condemned, or should be. I mean, look at the colour of that.
It's disgusting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, do remember, as long as your fabric is colour fast, it doesn't remove the colour that's meant to be there, just the stain that's not. So it could be grass stains on the kids' school trousers. Again, it could be something like pasta sauce or red wine or coffee down your expensive blouse. Because we use, obviously, cheap products here, right? Because, you know, just for demonstration. But what if you've got a really expensive favourite shirt or jacket you've spilt something on? You know, Blue Magic is a little investment. It's a godsave. It really, really is.
Well, if it's going to save you money on your cleaning products, maybe £350, £400 a year saved. If it's then going to save you money because you're not having to throw away garments that otherwise you would have done, or carpets that otherwise you would have had to have taken up and put a new carpet down or whatever, it's going to save every which way you look at it. And so many of you have messaged in tonight and stayed up late to tell us how much you love it, which is great. Really, really great.
Right, so we're going to just jot down on here. All right, like this, and then my writing's quite small, but we'll leave that there for 5 or 6 minutes. Okay, we're just going to leave it here.
Okay, and that's permanent marker.
That's permanent marker.
Which shouldn't be moved by anything.
That's right. So again, glass, plastic, metal, silicone, any type of surface, practically Blue Magic is fabulous on.
You are asking questions. I'm so glad that you're messaging in tonight, because I've never thought of this, but this is a really valid question. Someone here, John actually, Joseph, beg your pardon, has asked, he's got a great vinyl collection. Could you use Blue Magic to clean vinyl records?
Yeah, but I mean, yes, but I'd only put a tiny amount on, and certainly not a strong mix of Blue Magic, just a tiny bit, and then obviously use a very soft cloth. Yeah. Okay, and bear this in mind. Now, please do your own research on the internet as well. What Blue Magic does, and I'm not like an engineer, I'm not very technical or anything like that, so I'm not going to pretend to be, but it prevents a lot of static. So if you're doing like the windscreen of your car, or maybe your vinyl records, it prevents, obviously, you know, things sticking to it from a static point of view. Okay, like dust and you know, things that are in the air. Right, so I've just done the Blue Magic on the tile. Here's that rubber soled shoe. I'm going to go to the oven, the hob in a moment, and the kiddie's car chair, and Murphy's football boots. The net curtain, that's only been in there maybe, I don't know, a couple of minutes, whatever it might be. Let me just, in fact, whilst that's still, right, here's that little bit of fabric, engine oil. I'm going to dunk this in the oil. But just before I do, let's put 2 capfuls inside here.
Okay.
Right.
Remember, it's 1 capful for light, it's 2 capfuls for medium, and it's 3 capfuls for heavy soil and heavy stains.
Maybe you've got a mechanic at home and you really do struggle to get the oil stains out of their overalls, maybe the jeans or anything like that. So watch this now. This is engine oil, okay? Again, please use your Blue Magic on your worktops. It's perfectly safe to use on your worktops. Use it on your chopping boards. Use it as a oven cleaner. Use it in your fridge, your freezer, okay? Remember, it's non-toxic. It's breaking the oil down. It's very, very difficult to show you, but if you look at the surface, when I take this white fabric out in a moment, you'll see the oil. In fact, you can see that. I'll just leave it
floating on the surface.
It's just floating on the surface. I don't know if you can see that from your screen.
Now we've literally got nearly 400 of you shopping on our website right now. Whether it's for Blue Magic or whatever else we have to offer here at ShopOnTV. Remember, you can go on the website and see literally thousands and thousands of products, from fragrances, all sorts of things that you see all the time on ShopOnTV, and some things that you don't see actually on the TV. And don't forget, we do have our brand new Freeview channel as well, which is channel 89, which is available every day from midnight until 6 p.m. Okay, so after we finish at 3 o'clock, don't switch off. If you want more Shop on TV, switch over to Freeview 89 and you'll see more Shop on TV. Stay with us live though till 3 a.m. Look at that. For your net curtains. Normally you have to buy a net curtain product, which is about £6 or £7. I bought that from my mum before.
What about maybe your bedding? Okay. Yes. So again, if you've put the fake tan on, or maybe you've got foundation on and you've come in after a night out on your pillowcase, your bedding, spray your Blue Magic on as a pre-treatment and then bung it in the washing machine as normal.
Actually, I've just remembered
let's put that hole inside there now. Okay. And we'll leave it there for a few minutes.
There was a suntan cream that I used to use years ago, and I couldn't work out why the bed sheets were stained, but it had a tanning hint in it, and it came off on the white sheets. This would get rid of that as well.
Now remember, 30 seconds is what we recommend, the minimal time you leave your Blue Magic on your materials, your fabric, your surfaces, okay? Again, if it's really bad, really bad, you'd leave it obviously for several minutes. Remember, up to 150 of these bottles your bundle will make. Rubber-soled shoes, scuff marks from wheelchairs, pushchairs, mobility scooters on the lino or the laminate, okay? Maybe on the parquet flooring, on the tiles. It really makes no difference. Blue Magic lifts the mess, the muck, the grease, the grime, the stain to the surface. You either wash or wipe away. Remember, there's no nasty fumes or smells. It's not harsh. It's safe to use around children and pets, and you can use it directly on all your food prep areas, in your oven, in your microwave oven, and then cook in there immediately.
This is what's so incredible about this product, because you can use it on your food chopping boards, your food preparation services, like John just said, but then you can go out and clean your patio and your garden furniture with it. The same product. It's multi-purpose, and it's going to save you time, effort, money, and of course the need to kind of change things, like buy new clothes. Get the stain out. You don't have to change your carpet. Get the stain out with Blue Magic.
I mean, how much would a new carpet cost you? If you've spilt like a big bottle of wine and you're a bit tipsy and you forgot about it, and it's a new carpet, claim it on the insurance, or go to the supermarket and rent one of the carpet cleaners, which work.
Now we are getting to the point where obviously the stock we're getting a bit concerned about. It is nearly half the stock has gone. We've still got over an hour to go. We're with you live until 3 o'clock. Now, please check out. I know lots of you maybe doze off and forget to check out or whatever. If you're still with us, you haven't fallen asleep yet, please check out your baskets. That confirms your order, because if you come back later on and the stock has gone overnight, you'll have to wait until the next time we get Blue Magic back on. So check out those baskets. It is one of the best deals that we've done with Blue Magic, because you're going to get 3 full size of the concentrate, which is half a litre in each bottle. Each bottle could potentially make you a maximum of 50 bottles of Blue Magic cleaner if you dilute it with the 1 cup. That's for light soil. If you put 2 cups in, that's for medium problem stains, and then for really heavy duty stains, you put 3 caps in, okay? But if you just put 1 cap in, that will make 50 bottles per half litre. That's 150 potential bottles of multi-purpose cleaner you can make from the offer we've got today, and you're going to get the empty spray bottle that you can fill up with as much or as little water as you need, and also you've got your measuring cup there as well, so you can be very sparing with it to make sure that you're not wasting it. 284385. It's just lovely to get your testimonials. We can say how brilliant this is and do the live demonstrations till we're blue in the face with Blue Magic, but it's when you message in and say that you bought it for this purpose, it's brilliant, you bought it for that purpose, it's brilliant, it works. It's not a gimmick. It's been around in industry and in commerce and domestically for 30 years, manufactured in Staffordshire. So try it today for yourself and see how maybe this £24 could save you potentially hundreds in a year. And if you've never shopped with us before, it's dead easy. You just go to our website, which is ShopOnTV.co.uk, or you can phone us on our UK-based call centre as well. They would love to hear from you. It's manned right now. It's manned 24/7, 284385, and it's on its way. And again, if you don't try it, you'll never know, will you? Put it to the test yourself. You know the problems you've got, you know the stains you've got, you know the sort of house that you have and the reason you need this, but it's right the way through the home. Bottom of the basin in the toilet, bottom of the shower screen, then into the kitchen, then outdoors to your patio furniture, then outdoors to the car. Right, Dave. Yes. So I've just turned the nozzle now from the jet, it's called stream, to the spray. So it's like the spray's like the spritz, the light. Right, now, I'm going to put lots and lots of Blue Magic on these boots. I'm going to kill Murphy because, you know, I know these are expensive, these ones. And what he does, he leaves them and they absolutely stink. I mean, you can see how bad they are. I've tapped them outside to release all the mud. Now, what I could do, actually, if I thought about this a little bit better, in fact, what I might do is pre-treat these like so, all right? Mm-hmm. And you can see I'm putting loads on. I'm going to be, you know, I'm not going to say any different. Right, I'm going to leave that there. You don't have to be frugal with it. It's only costing 16p. Exactly, that's right. Now, I am going to leave that there on the carpet. We're going to go this way momentarily, and then I'm going to surprise our floor manager, David. So, what I'm going to get him to do in a moment, not just yet, okay? He looks a bit worried. He does look a little bit worried. He's ready, set, go. Right, so we are now. Oh, we're back to the filter. The air filter, yeah. Yeah. Now, remember, when I pull this out, you've got a few burn marks on there where I blowtorch the mess on. Okay? Can I just ask you a question? When was the last time you actually thought about cleaning your cooker filter? Probably, have you ever thought about it, or have you not thought about it for a year or two? Look, before we take it out, look at the colour of the water. This is kind of replicating your basin, your sink in your kitchen. Yeah, your sink at home. Yeah, absolutely. So if I just lift this up, you'll see the burn marks. I'll do it slowly. Okay. Wow. Wow. Now those are burn marks. So that's not going to come off. That's not going to come off. No. Never in a million years. Okay. So again, what I do, I use a blowtorch and I burn on brown sugar, brown sauce, gravy browning, milk, and honey, and I dab it on. And then I burn it on. So if it's going to get rid of that, it's going to get rid of all that build-up of grease on your filter in your kitchen. Absolutely. Now I'm just going to pop this down here. Okay. I'm going to come back to that in a little while. Let me just clean my hand. Now, this is what David, right, so this is very unprofessional, but I've had a little bit of a brainwave with the football boots. Okay. So I'm going to get David to empty this out and put clear water in. Hot or cold, David, it doesn't matter. Here he is. Take a bow, David. There you go, sir. Thank you. You got it? Yeah. He's a weightlifter. He's fine. He's fine. Cool. Right, by the way, just let me wipe this mess here. If you get a new T-shirt, don't worry. We'll get it off with Blue Magic. Yeah. All right, speaking of which, remember a little while ago, yes, I cleaned half of the white shirt. Yes. Yeah? And then I dunked the whole lot back in. Yeah. Yeah? And I did put another capful in, to be honest with you. And this was a question, if you get accidentally something, I don't know, a red sock goes in there and you've then got pink shirts and pink blouses and stuff, can you get them back to white again? That was the question. So we did a test. Yeah. Now, what you would do is leave your Blue Magic on, the pre-treatment. You'd use it as a pre-treatment. And then what you'd do, you'd leave the solution on the stained garment, the cushion, whatever it might be, the piece of clothing for several minutes, and then you'd pop it in your washing machine. Mm-hmm. But again, it makes whites whiter, colours brighter. It doesn't remove the colour that's meant to be there, whether it's patterned or plain, just the stain that's not. But remember, it's got to be colour
fast.
Okay, I know you've just said makes whites whiter, but I'm just going to have to ask the question from Philippa saying, trying to get my son's chef whites back to white after a busy night cooking at the steak on the grill. Will this turn his mucky uniform back to white?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, this is really lovely. Delia in Liverpool. I love Liverpool. Hello, Delia. I'm completely transfixed on Shop on TV tonight. I'm finding all of the demonstrations fascinating, and I'm very sorry, but I'm just going to have to buy another bundle before it gets sold out. It's honestly the best cleaner that I've ever bought. I absolutely love it. Money well spent as far as I'm concerned. Delia, we love you. Thank you very much. Thank you for that. I couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Okay, now we haven't done anything with the hob. Now the hob, a bit like the filter above the cooker, usually can get really greasy, really grimy, lots of accidental spillages, things boil over, could be milk, could be all sorts.
Again, I go OTT with this.
You do a bit.
You know, I really do elaborate on things. You know, at the end of the day, your messes and stains, hopefully, are not going to be nothing like this, nothing at all. In fact, Dave, you're going to do this. Oh. So I'm putting. So you get your Blue Magic.
Yep.
Either bottle. Let's see what that was. So that's on spray. So that's the sort of setting you want it on.
Fair enough.
And you spray it anywhere you wish. No, not all over. Just certain areas.
Okay.
Right now.
Say how much?
Keep going. Keep going. Okay. Right. Leave that. Just leave that there. So that's in this sort of area here.
In the middle.
Okay.
Yep.
In the middle. Now, whilst that's soaking in, what I'm going to do is take. In fact, no. Let's get the Pyrex because that's stainless steel and that's stainless steel. Oh. Right. So now, maybe you've got like a wire brush or a nylon pad. Obviously they work, but what you don't want to do really is scratch the surface. Yeah. So again, it's kind on the surfaces, whether it's glass, plastic,
maybe
metal,
you've got
silicone.
Lasagna dishes and the
baked on
cheese.
and caked on.
Yeah, exactly.
Something like rice pudding or baked beans that you've burnt in a pan. Difficult to to get out. Now, do remember, Blue Magic is fragrance free. It's odorless and fragrance free.
And non-toxic.
Right now. Great, because when you're, doing your Sunday roast or your toad in the hole or whatever you're doing, maybe an apple crumble, you don't get the fumes being retained in the oven from those strong, harsh cleaners that you buy in the supermarket. Well, I'm not knocking them.
Some of the ones that you have to buy, you have to fling the windows open or leave the house for an hour or two because the fumes are so strong. There's no odour, no fumes with this whatsoever.
No, right. So, again, minimum of 30 seconds, you leave your Blue Magic solution on. Remember, you're in control of the strength, so dilute it to what strength that you require. Place your Blue Magic in your mop bucket, steam mop, pressure washer, carpet cleaner, and your hard floor cleaner. Suitable to use in the bathroom, the kitchen, the bedroom to clean your wardrobe mirrors. Maybe that you have lime scale, okay, on the shower head, like Dave mentioned earlier on. You've got lots of sort of mould and mildew in the grout lines of the tiles or soap scum around the trough. Thank you very much indeed. That's the one I meant.
That's the one.
Yeah.
But look at that. Squeaky clean.
Yeah, you can see there.
Absolutely perfect.
You can see?
I mean, I don't know how many floors you've got in your house. Have you got a townhouse that's got maybe 2 floors? Or have you got maybe a 1-floor house, a bungalow, whatever? I mean, if you've got upstairs, you've got ensuite bathrooms, ensuite shower rooms, you've got a separate bathroom, you've then got the windows to clean and all that sort of thing, general cleaning. You're walking upstairs with maybe 2 boxes full of cleaning solution and cleaning products and so many different cloths and microfiber cloths. All you need is one of these and a microfiber cloth, you're sorted. In the bathroom, into the lounge, into the kitchen, then outside to the car. I mean, if you've got maybe smears on your windscreen, now the weather's quite nice, you notice, especially as it gets to kind of sundown time, you can see, the streaks on your windscreen, potentially very dangerous. Keep the inside of the windscreen clean, the headlights nice and clean as well, all the midges and mozzies that are around this time of the year as well, they kind of stick to the front of the car. Could you get those off with this as well?
What's that, sorry?
The midges and the mozzies?
Oh, 100%, yeah. Yeah, if you've got like, real sort of mess on the windscreen, the flies, the midges, things like that, maybe bird droppings, tree sap. You do loads of driving on the motorway, especially in the winter, and you get the salt as well on the window. Blue Magic really does cut through all the gunk and all the mess. And again, it's safe to use in the car interior. Maybe you've got leather, maybe you've got half cloth, half leather. Maybe you've spilt something on that seat. Again, remember, chewing gum and gloss paint, it won't work on. So please do remember that.
Okay, there's only two things, chewing gum and gloss paint. Think about if you've got designer sneakers, or your son has, or your daughter has. How much were they? They always want the most expensive ones, don't they? And then they get a bit grubby. I, a little while ago now, probably about a year ago, bought some quite expensive trainers, and I thought, oh, they sell a cleaning product to go with that. That cost me over £10 for that cleaning product to clean those sneakers. Okay, it did a good job, but that's all it does. I can't use that on the window. Can
I draw the viewer's attention to that right there?
Yep.
Now, I'm going to take my, right. Right, if you look on my fingernail,
yep.
Yeah, I've burnt this on with a blowtorch.
Yes.
So you can see here, obviously it's really bad. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little bit. Let's experiment, Dave. I don't know whether this is going to work or not. And if it doesn't, you know, it's live TV. You know, it's. Look, I'm going to put about half a capful on. It'll probably run off actually, but I'm going to put it on neat like that.
Okay.
And I want to leave it there for a few minutes.
It's behaving itself. It's staying there.
Whilst we take the big fish tank of water, which replicates our bowl or our sink, okay, off David. So we're going to leave that there. Okay. Now, I don't know, you know, because I've burnt that on, it's actually physically burnt the stainless steel. We're going to come back to the carpet. I'm going to get this big fish tank off Dave.
Now, don't forget, we're here till 3 o'clock, so if you do want to send us an email, either to say how much you love Blue Magic, or you've got a question, will it do this, will it do that, feel free, get in touch. It's studio@shopontv.co.uk. I've got my tablet here, so they'll come straight through to me if you've got any questions, and we'll answer the questions for you live on TV.
Right. I'm going to put this on that stain, so the bottom of my fish tank's going to be dirty.
Right.
Okay, don't matter. Now.
So this is just water?
Yeah, just water. So that's the one that I sprayed loads of solution on.
It is.
That's the one I didn't touch, okay? So you can see there.
And that's like a mesh fabric. It's not like leather or anything like that, is it?
No, I don't know what type of material. It's a really strange material. I don't know what it is. Right, so here we go. We're going to put quite a bit in neat now. So there's one. There's two. And there's three. Right, so we put 3 in, and we've pre-treated.
So 3 capfuls is heavy soil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it a sloosh round, like that. Now, we're going to dunk this in. So, we're going to put that in like that.
Okay.
Let's sink it down. I hope you can see the, obviously, bits coming off.
Well, yeah.
I'm going to leave it there.
And you can see the colour of the water changing already.
It's floating, the footy boot. I don't know why that's floating, but it shouldn't. It's a floater. Hey. Right, let's just leave that there for a few seconds, Dave, while I dry my hand.
Yep.
And we will do. Well, let's go back to the hob. I've not left that 4 or 5 minutes. I'm just going to dunk that down a bit more.
Another question from Mr. J. Hay. Will the Blue Magic work on vomit and other bodily functions?
100%. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Without going into too much graphic detail?
Without being rude, if you've had something, you've got a bit of a dicky tummy, you threw up, no problem.
Or if your cat always kind of coughs up fur balls.
Fur balls,
like that. Yeah.
Right, so hard watermarks, great. Remember, taps, tiles, toilets, use it in the bathroom, use it in the lounge, every single room in the house. And remember, use it outside. Use it outside. That's really, really important, okay? So
now this is permanent pen.
Permanent marker.
This is what John writes and signs his autographs with on his pictures. It's not supposed to come off of anything.
And I can tell you, and I won't elaborate on this, even though it's after the shedding, the water hour. Is it called the water hour? It's called the water hour.
Watershed.
Yeah. Something like that. It does. Permanent marker does come off flesh as well. So when we sign autographs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll leave it there.
So if you're arty, if you're a painter, a sketcher, you love colouring in, that sort of thing, you get it all over your fingers or paint all over your fingers. It doesn't get rid of gloss paint, you said, does it?
That's correct.
Okay, not gloss paint, but anything else like that, even permanent marker on your fingers, it will get rid of it. And even greasy hands, if you've been maybe tampering with the car, fiddling around with the engine, getting oil all over yourself, it's going to help to clean your hands, of course, as well. But be careful. Obviously, if you've got very, very sensitive skin, do obviously put some gloves on. Makes sense. Yeah.
Right, so let me pop that there, because we're going to do a bit of a mess on the shirt in a moment.
That is fountain pen ink.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So let's spray.
It's even come off your cuticles, and that normally would take an age to come off.
There we go. And this is why you can use it in that oven, okay, where you've got, you know, fat deposits on the oven door or the grill bars baked on and caked on. Use it just about anywhere and everywhere. Now, let's go back to that burnt hob, Dave.
Okay.
And we're going to do... now this is good. I'm going to do the car seat in a moment. I'm going to come back to the carpet. Please stay tuned, because there's so much that this product does. We barely scratch the surface, barely, okay? Use your Blue Magic with a smooth, soft sponge. Use it with a microfiber, a regular dishcloth. Again, use it on all your solid floor surfaces, any type of carpet, short or deep pile, rugs, runners, it doesn't matter. Now, I'm just going to tilt this up.
Now, this is a burn mark.
This is a burn mark right here. Let me just, so right here, okay? But I only put the Blue Magic on this bit just here. So I'm going to lay it back down so I can give it a little bit of elbow grease.
Okay.
I don't know, this is just the, what the, you know, the normal burns that I put on. Right.
Yes!
It's coming off.
It's coming off.
I don't want to push, rub too hard, because I've got two big bowls of water to the side of me, and I don't want to.
Now, Jennifer in Durham says, hi, I'd like to know if this works on the bottom of pots and pans. I presume you mean pots and pans for the kitchen. Well, I think that kind of proves it. Absolutely, Jennifer. Yes, you can.
Well, let's tell you what.
Let's do a pot and pan.
Just for Jennifer.
Let's do a pot and pan.
So, again, you know, it could be rice pudding, custard, baked beans, loads of grease. Maybe you use a Brillo pad, they work.
If you've got like a gas hob, very often that can discolour the bottom of pans very, very easily, can't it?
Yeah.
So,
again, you know, you're not using a cleaner for this, cleaner for that, cleaner for the other, okay?
That's what I love about it.
So Blue Magic is so versatile. You can use it on just about any type of fabric, surface or material with the peace of mind. It's really, really cost effective. It's safe to use around children and pets. Just let me get a clean cloth here. And I didn't leave that on the recommended 30 seconds, okay? Again, without being rude to anybody that's watching this morning, if it's tremendously soiled, if it's been there for several weeks or even months, you might need to do 2 or 3 applications. I'm going to get the kiddies car chair. I'm just going to pop this down here just momentarily.
Well, Jennifer in Durham, I hope that's answered your question. Yes, it will work on the bottom of pots and pans, no problem at all. Now, Pauline asked about hard water areas in limescale build-up. Will Blue Magic work on this? Pauline, absolutely yes. And if you're wondering where Rob Lock is, he'll be back actually on Thursday. He's got a couple of days off, okay? He doesn't work 7 days a week. He'll be back on Thursday, definitely. Another message coming in. Can Blue Magic be used on car after birds poop? Nina, very well put, Nina. I like your words. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Can Blue Magic be used on the car after the bird? Yes, you can. Absolutely.
Right, so that's been there, that mess.
Yep.
I don't know, 20 minutes. Excuse me, half an hour, I don't know. I'm going to come back to that in a second. But what I am going to do is just grab down here, car chart.
Yep.
Right, now, I'm also going to grab a crayon.
Wax crayon.
Right, so.
And yoghurt.
Bear with me a second. So, let's put a little bit of wax crayon on the arm of the car chair.
You want them to colour in their book? No, they colour in their car seat.
You see?
Yeah.
Right. Now, they're having a bit of yoghurt. They're on a road trip with mum and dad. Do excuse me, I've just opened this up now. Not very professional using my fingers, but there we go. So there is the yoghurt. Okay, that's on that car chair. And do remember, it doesn't bleach the fabric. Remember, there's no acids inside. It's solvent-free. You know, obviously the yogurt contains milk.
Yeah, and someone was asking about milk. Mark was asking about milk, in actual fact. Yeah, not a problem. So any milky substance like that is not a problem.
Yeah, no problem at all. Right, so a little bit of chocolate. Now, my producers just said to me, we're not going to waste chocolate on a chair. Now,
I don't know what's worse, wasting wine on a carpet or wasting chocolate on a chair.
Well, I'm not really so fond on white chocolate. So I'm just going to, put a little bit of that on, like that. So I'm going to tilt this up so you can see the various stains there.
And now, to be fair, it's stuff that kids would drop accidentally down themselves and on the chair as well.
Right, let's take our Blue Magic. Remember, 1 bottle of the concentrate, this is the concentrate here in my hand, okay? That will make up to 50 bottles of your spray bottle, like this, okay? So you've got 3 bottles of the concentrate, times it by 3, up to 150 bottles, 16 pence per bottle.
It's
crazy. Almost, I don't believe, I could be wrong, but I don't believe you can buy any type of cleaner for 16 pence a bottle. No. That's my opinion.
Now, if everybody checks out their baskets, and that's obviously something that we need you to do to obviously confirm your order, it's going very, very quickly right now. So £24 gets you 3 500ml bottles of the concentrate. And as John was saying, if you dilute it down with literally 10ml, that's for general cleaning, general kind of stains. For medium stains, you'd put 2 capfuls in, and for heavy duty, you put then 3 capfuls in. But if you just use the 1 capful, you have enough there to make 50 bottles from 1 500ml bottle. That's 150 potential bottles from what you're looking at today for £24. And so many of you have messaged in and emailed in saying that you bought it, you love it, it did exactly what you wanted to do. But you know, if you go out and you buy a cleaner for this and a cleaner for that, you've got to make up your mind then about what brand of that cleaner you want to buy. And how much is that? £3.50 a bottle? £2.99 a bottle? This is a multi-purpose cleaning solution for the kitchen, for the carpet, for the lounge, for your windows, your mirrors, the shower room, wherever you want to use this around the home you can, and even outside. We had a lovely testimonial from a lady that said that she'd actually cleaned, it was Sue that cleaned her outdoor furniture. Delia, hello to you. Delia says she came up with loads of questions. Can it be used here, there and everywhere? Absolutely it can be. But you know, at this time of the year, now we've got some nice weather in the last few days, you're probably looking at your patio thinking, oh, it looks a bit grubby. You can use it on that. You're looking at your decking thinking, oh, that looks like it's been kind of weathered through the winter. You can use it on that. Also, you can use it, of course, on your garden furniture, your glass tables. It doesn't have to be like rattan furniture. It can be metal furniture, wooden furniture.
Wooden. Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't matter. And again, you will use it obviously in your greenhouse. You use it on the conservatory,
barbecue,
windows, barbecue grill bars, the driveway, oil spots, soil stains. I'm just going to nip this way a wee bit. Okay. This is the tile that I said we had a little bit of soil on and a little bit of mint sauce, just to try to replicate the colour of like algae and moss, which is very, very difficult to do. It could be the decking, you know, in those sort of nooks and crannies. Use your jet sprayer, use a brush and place the Blue Magic solution neat into your bucket, okay, or into your jet sprayer. So I'm just going to lift this up now. I'm going to spray several sprays. Remember, it doesn't stink, so it doesn't get on the back of your throat, okay? Food grade safe, used in the hospitality sector, hotels, hospitals. If you walk into your local shopping centre, maybe we go this way, Dave, a little bit.
Sure, absolutely.
If you go into your local shopping centre, generally you see the cleaners walking around the mall. They have a clear bottle like this or similar with blue solution
on the trolleys.
Quite often on the trolleys, hanging on the trolley, and that's Blue Magic. Why do they use it? Well, number one, it's very cost effective for them because they use lots of it. 2, it's safe to use around obviously children, and also it lifts. Remember, this is how it works, specially formulated, 14 ingredients, lifts the dirt, the grease, the gunk, the grime to the surface. You can wash all that.
And also, if they're walking around shopping centres or, you know, other sort of establishments, pubs and things like that, they don't be walking around with like 7 or 8 different bottles. Just one bottle is all they need to walk around with. That's the best thing about it. It's just literally a one-stop shop, no matter what your problem may be. Now, this is a lovely question. Well, I say lovely question, a good question from Carol. Carol Farah says, to clean the burnt-on mess on glass oven doors, would you heat the oven door first, or does it work well on a cold oven door?
That's a really... Who was that, sorry? Carol?
That was Carol, yeah.
Carol, you can do it stone cold. 100% stone cold. Really good question, and sensibly what I would do, certainly not when the oven is piping hot, definitely not, but if it's warm, then it will activate that liquid a little bit better, and it'll break down the fat deposits, the caked on and bacon grease and bits and bobs that spit on the glass oven door, the walls of the oven, the grill bars, the barbecue grill bars. And remember, most importantly, it's non-toxic.
Also, Jacqueline Fox, sorry.
No, you're right. No, you're okay.
Hi, will Blue Magic remove deep grained grease spots from an untreated wooden floor? So is it sunk into an untreated floor?
Yeah, do you know what? I don't want to say yes, and I don't want to say no, because I'm not 100% certain. But for the on-screen price, I think it's worth a shot. And try a little bit. And again, if it doesn't remove it initially, then do a couple of applications, and you might want to use it a little bit stronger. Did you say it was grease on an untreated wooden floor?
Yeah, grease.
Yeah, so I'd probably use it neat, but not a huge amount, and leave it for several minutes, and then just use like a damp cloth and just give it a quick wipe, and it should, fingers crossed, it should remove it.
Now, I love this. I love late night TV.
Lean across, sorry.
Reverend Rhino. The Reverend Rhino has got in touch. Good morning. I've watched your programme for years. I have chronic illnesses and I love the enthusiasm every host and demonstrator has. Thank you for that. I've never bought anything from a shopping channel, but I've taken the plunge on Blue Magic. Based on the demos, it looks great, and a one-stop cleaning solution is brilliant, especially as non-toxic as there's cats, dogs, adults and little humans living with us. So the concentrate making so much will come really in handy. I'd love a shout out because the TV is basically my lifesaver and keeps me company. Reverend Rhino, welcome. Good morning. You're more than welcome. Thank you for your email and congratulations on your first purchase. You've made a very wise choice, I can say. Thank you ever so much for your email. That's great.
Well, it is kind of like a little investment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because maybe that's down one of your gowns that you use in the, was it Reverend?
Yeah, Reverend Rhino.
Yeah, so, you know, in your congregation.
I think it's a made-up name.
Oh, okay.
I think.
I don't even know. You don't know, do you?
It could be.
We don't know.
I don't.
Okay, so there's the little bit of beetroot. It could be a nosebleed, it could be ink, it could be pasta sauce, it could be coffee, it could be all sorts of different things. And it doesn't have to be white. It could be coloured, it could be patterned, it could be plain. It doesn't matter the type of material. So it might be satin or silk, polyester, wool, denim, leather. It doesn't make a difference at all. Remember, use your Blue Magic as a pre-treatment.
John,
yes.
Something always happens to me. Curry, Chinese curry takeaway, drips down my front.
Right.
Will it get rid of that?
Of course it will.
Because there aren't many things that will get rid of that, but Blue Magic will. Just a little splatter. Yeah, every time I get a takeaway, it always ends up down my front. Always.
Yeah. Well,
and it's always a light colour I've got on, yeah.
See,
my light blue pyjamas or my light blue dressing gown or something like that, yeah.
Now, if I was working with Rob, I'd say, how on God's earth would you miss your mouth? But, you know, you're not Rob, so... And if you're watching Rob, I apologise. Okay, he'll get me back, I know he will. Right, so, there we go. So there are, I mean, you can see I've really gone to town here, right? So I'm going to put lots of Blue Magic on here. Remember, around 16 pence per bottle once it's diluted down, depending on the strength that you obviously select, okay, the select that you choose. So we use it, kitchen, bathroom, use it upstairs, downstairs, inside, outside, great on your window. So if you want to save money on a window cleaner, maybe you can't get hold of a window cleaner, maybe they don't like the job that they do, and I'm not knocking window cleaners, by the way. I'm going to leave that there for several minutes.
Yep.
Let it soak in. Let's go back to that car seat in a moment.
I'll tell you what, John, we're going to take a little pause just for a second because we've got a lot of interest on the vacuum that we've got in the show today as well. Now, on my first live show last week, I did this. Now, if you wanted to use PayPal, for example, that will qualify you for PayPal if you go for the vacuum today. And you can put your Blue Magic in your basket as well at the same time and spread the cost interest-free if you wanted with your PayPal Pay in 3. Now, take a look at this. This is a brilliant Tower Pets 3-in-1 cordless vacuum cleaner. HEPA filtration. It's also got that ingenious angled long pole to it too, which can go under things like coffee tables and low furniture. And it's also got the most brilliant anti-wrap technology. So if you've got, like I have, animals in the home, maybe you've got long-haired dogs or cats that are shedding their fur this time of the year, some vacuums can get really tangled up with fur and it becomes a nightmare trying to get them unblocked. This has got the anti-tangle technology. It has also got, of course, a rechargeable battery. It will last up to 40 minutes on a single charge. You can use it as a handheld, which makes doing the stairs so much easier than having to use it as a long vacuum all the time. But look, there's the angle. goes underneath like a coffee table with the minimum of effort. You don't have to bend your back or anything else like that. HEPA filtration for very, very hygienic vacuuming, and of course a very easy to empty base as well. So in other words, no bags to worry about. You just basically vacuum up, take it over the bin, push the button, and all the dirt comes out of the bottom. And we get some great reviews with this vacuum, of course, as well. It's also got 2 speeds. It's got standard, and it's also got super duper speed. So if you've got a real problem, something's maybe accidentally got spilled, it could be a whole bottle of cereal gone over or something like that, you can put it on the extra speed and extra suction as well. It will last up to 40 minutes on the lower speed, on one charge as well. So that should do your entire home, I would have thought, very, very simply and very, very easily. It's incredibly lightweight, totally portable, very affordable as well. It's just on PayPal, it's 3 payments of £32.31. You get all of the accessories as well, and it also comes with a rechargeable docking station which you can choose to put near a plug socket, and it just fits back into that, so it's ready to go on a full charge each and every time you need it. But it's incredibly lightweight, it really, really is. My vacuum at home, although it's a good one, weighs a ton, and to do the stairs with it is a nightmare. It's like you're going to a training session at the gym every time you use it, whereas this, you can pick it up with one finger, you really can. Now, some reviews have come in on this as well since we've had it. The VL80 Flexi Anti-Tangle, we've got 2 to show you. P from Pontefract says, purchased to clean our garden cabin carpet tiles, but we are now using, instead of our corded vacuum for the rest of the home. It performs better. Good on carpets, good on laminate and carpet tiles, nicely portable too as well. Thank you for that one, P from Pontefract. Second one is Anonymous from Sheffield. We don't need to know who you are, but thank you for sending this testimonial in. Really pleased with this vacuum. It works brilliantly on all my floor surfaces and carpets. It's lightweight as well, which is good, easy to assemble and emptying the dirt box. I'd recommend this to others. Now, 20% of the stock of this has gone, and we barely touched on it in the show, but it's been on our website. So if you would like to order this today, Tower's got a great heritage. It really, really has. And of course, if you use your PayPal, it opens the fact that you can put your Blue Magic into your PayPal Pay in 3 account. You can spend up to £2,000 if you want to by going for that today. 460569 is your item number. Now, we've been on air since around about 12:30 on ITV and just before 1 o'clock on STV. We have, in the space of what, an hour and a half, 60% of our entire stock has gone. Now, if it's in your basket, it's not confirmed as yours until you check your baskets out. So I know it's very tempting to put in your basket and think, that's mine. Well, think of it, if you're in the supermarket and you've got things in your basket and you don't go and check out, it's technically still the supermarkets. And if you try and check out later in the day, maybe you've dozed off and just woken up and I thought, oh, I'll do it in the morning. It may not be available in the morning. Lots of people, of course, order during our live shows. And then when it comes to maybe ordering the next day, possibly the stock will not be there, because Blue Magic has got a habit of selling out. So if you want to get hold of it, it's one of the best value offers we've done with Blue Magic as well, because each half-litre bottle potentially could make 50 bottles of your multi-purpose cleaner. That's if you use it on the lowest strength. For general cleaning, lower strength will be fine. If you've got a medium stain, then 2 capfuls, and then if you've got really heavy duty stains, then 3 capfuls, okay? £24 gets you 3 of those, plus the empty spray bottle, which you can of course dilute it into, and also you get your measuring cup too. And as John quite rightly pointed out, when you buy a cleaner from a supermarket or anywhere else, or a convenience store, most of what's in that bottle is water. Why not buy the concentrate that you can put into the bottle and add the water yourself and save so much more money? And it's also so much better for the environment. You're only buying...
Yeah, you've not got like hundreds of plastic bottles.
Exactly, yeah.
And you save loads of space as well, obviously in the kitchen, under the sink, wherever you keep your cleaners, and you're not getting confused. Oh, shall I use that cleaner? Or maybe no, that might be better. One cleaner, concentrated, used commercially. Again, no acid, no bleach, no caustic, solvent-free, and food grade safe. Before
we get onto the child seat in a second, over there, this is just a kind of an overview as to what many of you may well have underneath your sink or in your cleaning cupboard or whatever in the kitchen, behind the loo maybe. Well, add that up. What roughly value have we got there? Probably about 80, 90 pounds worth there, possibly something like that. But over a year, how much would you spend on general cleaning solutions? Probably £400 to £500 for the average household. You don't need to. And also, which brand of that cleaner do you buy? Which one's the best? When you can buy a product like Blue Magic that's a one-stop shop. It does your kitchen, it does your bathroom, it does your shower, it does your wheels on your car, it does your patio furniture, it does even, you know, your decking and stuff like that. This will do all of that. But you decide how much you put in depending on how big the problem is and how big the clean is.
Yeah, absolutely. And, excuse me, as a stain remover, you know, I've got to say, if you only use it as a stain remover, it's worth its weight in gold. And, you know, Dave's just said then about our generic cleaner display, possibly 80 and 90 pounds. Even if you went, you know, half that, say 45, 50 quid, Blue Magic is so much more better value when you think about it. Right, so earlier on, I put wax crayon on the arm of this car chair. I put a little bit of yogurt and also some white chocolate, okay? So all I'm gonna do now, I've sprayed the Blue Magic on, is just gently go over the mess. Remember, you can use it on any fabric, surface or material with that peace of mind. It's not going to bleach the fabric. When it, say you use it on your carpet, which I want to show you the carpet in a minute, 'cause it's really, really super impressive in my opinion, the carpet. What you do, if you leave it to dry, the Blue Magic solution that is, what it will do, it'll sort of like turn to like a powder, a little bit like salt.
Okay.
So what you do, obviously, once you'd clean the mess up, you just simply vacuum away. So this could
use your tower.
Yeah, you could use, yeah, whatever, you know, it doesn't matter what type of brand it might be. It's great to place in your carpet cleaner.
The one we got on the show would be good.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, yes. It's all right, I'm concentrating on what I'm doing, Dave. So yeah, like I say, you know, it could be the tower, jokes aside, it could be the carpet cleaner. You might just want to spot stain and use your trigger head, okay? So that there, again, you imagine...
And that was yogurt?
That was yogurt,
chocolate.
White chocolate, and a little bit of crayon. So you know what type of mess the kids get the car seats into and how difficult they are to clean. So let me just pop this down the side here, so I've got a wee bit more room, okay? Now, what
we're doing here today, if you've just got in maybe, or you're working overnight, or you can't sleep or whatever, we're talking about virtually any surface. We've done carpet, we've done football boots, we've done trainers, we've done glass mirrors, we've done ceramic tiles, we've done hobs, we did the base of pans, we did the extractor fan grill, we did neck curtains, a shirt. We had questions about if you put like a red sock into the washing machine and everything goes pink, will it get rid of that? Yes, it will. The key is, like John has said, hard or colour fast fabrics, it will get rid of the stain. It's not going to get rid of the colour in a colour fast fabric, it will get rid of the stain on that colour fast fabric. That's how good this product is. And we've, you know, literally all of what we've put here today on various different surfaces. We've got mustard, we've got ketchup, red wine, orange juice, cola,
shoe polish,
curry sauce,
Worcestershire sauce, fake tan, tomato puree. We've got all sorts.
That's one heck of a party.
Yes,
gone horribly
definitely.
wrong.
Right, so here we go. There is the mirror, okay? So it could be the wardrobe or the bathroom mirror. It could be the windscreen of the car. It could be the patio doors where the kids got the toddlers or the pets.
Yeah.
Here's a tile that has a little bit of mud and a little bit of mint sauce on, just to try to sort of replicate, you know, algae, because it's difficult to obviously replicate that properly, right? So I've left that on now there for a good 7 or 8 minutes. So now I'm using my cloth. You can use Blue Magic in your pressure washer outdoors for your driveway, for the garden shed. Again, great on the cycle bikes, great in the car, the caravan, the motorhome. Now, the football boot, okay? Murphy's football boot. That's my son, by the way.
I've lost track of how many times I've heard on the radio this week people saying, oh, just been doing the spring cleaning, spent the weekend doing the spring cleaning. This is perfect timing.
Absolutely.
Perfect timing.
Right, now, we don't forget we've got the shirt as well, which I'm going to hop in the clean, clear water in a moment. 16 pence a bottle.
I know.
You know, when you dilute it down. So it literally does cost pennies and not pounds. A little does go a long way. Right, so what I'm going to do is take the football boot out. Right, now let me just, you can see the murky water there. You can see the floaters in there and one thing or another. Let me just move this fish tank just to the side for David, our floor manager, to grab, because I'm going to clean the carpet. Don't worry, David, if you get this on your shirt.
And there are products out there that are designed to kind of keep trainers and keep football boots completely clean. But that's all they do. They do a good job, but they're expensive. They're like £5, £6, £7 a pop. Whereas this can do it for you too, for a fraction of the price.
Absolutely. Right, so I'm going to put my hand inside here. I am going to give it some elbow grease, you know. Although Blue Magic really is magic, you still, obviously, on things like this, have to rub. But you do that normally, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You do that with a regular cleaner, okay? But what you would do at home is place those trainers, those football boots, once you've sprayed your Blue Magic on and left it to go to work for several minutes, you then place the footwear into a pillowcase and pop it maybe in your washing machine, okay? And or give it, like a brush, and then give it a good scrub. But if you look at the laces here, right?
Yeah, even they're coming up a
treat. You can
treat.
see them coming up.
Yeah.
Now I am rubbing, but what you do, you take the laces out, you can see there straight away.
And that obviously, John is using microfiber cloths here, which are really super absorbent. Also, the Miracle Chamois we have here at ShopOnTV is brilliant for that as well. Check out the website for that. The Miracle Chamois is a bestseller here. That will work in conjunction with Blue Magic a treat. It really would.
Yes, definitely.
Yep.
Right, let's do the carpet.
This is my favourite because this is, you've chucked everything on this. And that's been on there for an hour and a half. That is boot polish.
Boot polish, wax crayon.
Wax crayon.
Coffee.
Yep.
Mustard.
Mustard.
We've got tomato puree.
Yep.
We've got wine.
Yep.
Fake tan.
Yep.
Tomato sauce. Beetroot juice. Curry sauce.
Now, all of these potentially could be a death sentence for that carpet. It could be you put a rug over the top of it to cover it because you can't get it out. It could be that you choose to maybe change your carpet. Maybe you're in rented accommodation and you've had an accident and you're thinking, I'm going to lose my deposit. Get Blue Magic. Give it a go and see how it could maybe save you that expense as well.
Maybe mum and dad have gone for a nice fancy meal. The kids have had a house party.
Yep.
They've had the friends come round.
Oh,
they've made a mess somewhere. We won't say what they've done. So if there are any kids that are watching now, they probably won't be. But as long as you've got a little bit of Blue Magic, kids, you know, you're less likely to get into hot water if you spill something on the carpet.
Yeah, those telltale stains when they get back from a weekend away. What have you been up to? Who have you had round?
Yeah, that's right.
Told you not to have a party.
So, I've not even touched that now. So I'm going to lift that up. Obviously, the one that I've just done is on the bottom. You can see there. Okay.
Yep.
That stain, those stains rather, have been on there now for, I don't know, Dave.
Hour and a half.
Easily.
You've not touched that.
I've not touched it yet.
No.
Now, I haven't got magic fingers. Okay. There's no bleach on the cloth. That's why we use our fingers initially, just to show everybody at home we don't tamper with anything, we don't fudge anything, we don't, there's no smokes or mirrors.
No.
What can't speak can't lie, okay? Seeing really is believing, okay? So I've got a second application going on here. I'm going to leave that. Now, remember what I said earlier on as well. Minimum of 30 seconds, minimum. But on something that's really heavily stained, something that's really, really bad or been there for weeks, months, leave it for 10, 15, 20 minutes.
And John, that's not pushing the stain in. It's literally lifting it out, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. It lifts it to the surface once again, so you can wash or wipe away. Right, let me
Collars, cuffs, leaky ink pens, whether it's a biro, whether it's a fountain pen or whatever.
In fact, I'm going to lean across you there, Dave.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, help us out.
So this is our makeshift washing machine.
Right.
Okay. So let's put that here. Okay. Right. Now, in your washing machine, remember you can place maybe a capful of Blue Magic. Clean that rubber seal, the round drum, because when you open up the rubber, you find it gets loads of gunk inside.
It's disgusting. Yeah.
And the drawer as well. So I missed this bit, so I'm just going to spritz that on now on the side here. So it could be grass stains. Again, it could be something like blackcurrant juice. It could be gents if you've been lucky of a night out and
This is just clean cold water, nothing more, nothing less.
Oh no, that's right. You've been snogging a lady and she's, a foundation's rubbed up on your collar of your shirt or anything like that, or a guy, whatever floats your boat, then you can clean it. So now what I'm going to do is just leave this just to soak for a few more moments because it was particularly bad. But bearing in mind, you know, if you look there now,
it's not in the shirt anymore, it's in the water.
That's right. And by the way, that's the blue on the tag. Okay.
Right.
So I'm just going to leave that in there for a few more minutes. Pop another couple of little sprays inside there, just for good measure. Because remember, it doesn't cost an awful lot of money, your Blue Magic.
I mean, we can stand here, and we are standing here talking to you, saying how good this is, but it's your testimonials when you email into us that makes all the difference, because it's your words, not ours. You know, this is our job. This is what we do. We show you brilliant products and we hope you like them and we hope you buy them. But when you email in and say how much you love it and you've used it for this, that and the other, Colin, for example, said it's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I recently bought this product. It's absolutely fantastic. I bought it for my Scout headquarters to clean the slate tiled floor. It's brilliant. Can't fault it. Would definitely recommend it. And Colin actually emailed into the last show that we did here on Shop on TV and asked whether it would be good for that. We said yes, and he bought it, and now he's messaged in to say he's delighted with it. Another one from Kev as well. I love Blue Magic. I spilt some black printer ink on the sleeve of my white shirt, sprayed some Blue Magic on the stain, and the stain had completely gone. I also use my Blue Magic in my Power Glide with some water, which is basically a floor cleaner, to clean my ceramic tiled floor. It brings them up a treat, which is amazing. So many of you are still with us on our website. If you want to call the call centre, it's a UK-based call centre. You can call there and they will take your order and process your order. If it's your first order, welcome to Shop on TV. We're here every single night, just after midnight on ITV and STV. And we now have our very own Freeview Channel as well, which is there every day from midnight until 6 p.m. So after we finish at 3, if you want to swap over to Freeview 89, you'll see lots of other Shop on TV presentations there as well to kind of fill your night. Maybe you're on the night shift or something, or can't sleep or whatever. Okay, now what's this then, John?
So this is engine oil.
Engine oil.
Engine oil. So anything very oily, anything very greasy. Again, clean those kitchen cupboards. If you do a lot of frying at home, what's going to happen is the fat that's in the air sticks to the cupboards. Makes them rather greasy, and then when you open the kitchen window or you put the extractor fan on, things blow around, maybe you're vacuum cleaning, and then the dust sticks
to the grease.
To the grease.
It just gets worse.
And it gets worse. Right, now, I've not even bothered to clean this. You can still see the oil on the surface of this water. This was just plain water, and I put a couple of capfuls of Blue Magic in. So there's just a couple of capfuls there, okay? You can see I perfectly measure it out, Dave, as you can see.
Yep.
Right, now, here's the oil. Now watch this, it's remarkable. Again, use your Blue Magic indoors, outdoors, in the kitchen, the bedroom, the bathroom. Use it to remove stains. So whether it's an old stain, new stain, fresh stain, or maybe even a pet stain, it doesn't matter. You're not buying a specific cleaner for this, a cleaner for that, a cleaner for the other. You're replacing a kitchen and bathroom cleaner, a floor cleaner, a carpet cleaner, a stainless steel cleaner, a garden decking and patio cleaner, a stain remover. There's just, I mean, a limes. By the way, I failed to mention this, I think. Use it to descale your kettle and coffee maker.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
Wow.
Yeah. So if you live in a hard water area,
I do.
Use it obviously to. But what you would do naturally, once you've cleaned it out, obviously then flush it out with boiling water a couple of times, like you would normally do. But remember, it's non-toxic. So
there's no odour either. It's not going to leave a nasty taste or a nasty smell or anything like that. So it is completely safe. And the deal today is quite phenomenal. It works out, if you dilute it down to the minimum you need, which is basically 1 capful, you'll get 50 bottles out of the 500ml bottle that you're getting as a concentrate. You get 3 of them, so that's potentially 150 bottles you could be making. We've only got that 42, I think it is, last count, on that display there. So it's virtually 3 times that you can make from those 3 bottles of concentrate. That's going to last the average household probably years, I would have thought.
For sure.
Has it got a shelf life at all or anything like that, or not really?
Do you know, I think it's, did we say I'm sure it's 2 years?
2 year shelf life.
Yeah, I think that's, unless I'm getting mixed up with a different product, but I'm sure it's 2. I'm sure it is 2.
Right. Well, it's a long time anyway.
We'll find that out for you for the next time we're on air. Right, so again, we've got this, we've got the cushion here. So let me just grab a little bit of what we're going here. We'll go with wax crayon and
now,
we'll go with mascara.
It's imperative that you check out your baskets. We're getting to that point now. We're getting worried about the stock, and if it's in your basket and you haven't checked out and you try and check out later, if the stock's gone, that's it, you've missed out on the deal. And this is one of the best deals we've done, John, isn't it?
Yes, for sure. Yeah, it really is a great value for money. There's no compromising on your cleaning capabilities. Again, it won't make cleaning a pleasure. But it will make it a lot easier and certainly more cost effective.
If you've got a garment...
By the way, that was mascara.
Okay.
We stole it from Dave's dressing room.
If you've got a favourite garment that has had a stain on it for a week, 2 weeks, 2 months, and you can't wear it and you're gutted, but you can't bear to throw it away. It's one of your favourite things. If you buy Blue Magic and it gets rid of that stain and means you can wear that garment again, isn't that the best £24 you've ever spent?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, again,
it's a lovely feeling.
If you've got expensive carpets, then it's going to save you a small fortune. It doesn't have to be expensive necessarily, does it?
No.
Because if you've spilt something like, I don't know, red wine on that cream carpet, or you've trotting something in off the street, or just a high, traffic area, the hallway, let's say, for instance, again, use it on wood, plastic, glass, silicone, metal, fabrics, whether they're soft fabrics or quite dense and heavy fabrics. Take your Blue Magic. You've got 2 little settings. You've got your spray and your stream. When you that's on the spray, by the way, so it like spritz it out like a gentle mist. You can turn it off naturally, so if you pull the trigger, nothing comes out. And then you've also got the stream, which is more of like a concentrated. This is the stream. I'm just going to show you now. Let me move this out of the way. If I spray that on there, it's like more like a jet, if you like. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll do that on the mascara like that. Now, if I turn the nozzle, now I'll pop it onto the stream. I'll leave that. By the way, like I said, ordinarily you'd leave that for a good 7, 8, 10 minutes, something of that, that sort of time, because at the end of the day, it's kind of like a bad stain. It's almost like disappearing in front of your very eyes. It
is like a magic trick. If I weren't seeing it with my very own eyes live, and you're watching it live on TV as well, because it is coming up to 2:45 in the morning on Tuesday morning.
Yeah. Here's a good one. If you've cleaned the caravan, loads of cleaning, loads, and all your cleaning cloths are really heavily soiled and dirty and whatnot, pop them. A lot of people, what they do, they'd either soak them in bleach or pop them in the, in the washing machine for about an hour and a half on like a hot wash, if you like. Leave your cloths in a solution of Blue Magic in the sink, soak in 15, 20 minutes. Obviously, then you'd rinse them out with fresh water, and you've got your clean cloths.
Brilliant. Not an hour and a half in the washing machine.
No, that's right.
Makes sense. Look, this is like a velour cushion. But look,
this is a damp cloth.
Wax crayon, yeah?
Yeah, this is wax crayon.
And that's mascara.
That's mascara. It could be lipstick. It could be foundation on the bedding. Use it, obviously, in all your kitchen appliances that are safe to do so, okay? So therefore, use it in your microwave oven. Use it in your air fryer. Pots, pans, chip pans.
Someone just said, can you use it in the air fryer baskets?
Of course you can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no
100%.
problem.
Remember, this is non-toxic. Everything about Blue Magic, everything, and you can imagine, I think everyone watching this morning will appreciate, on live television, especially on such a big viewing audience on ITV1, I can't stand here and tell you that, this will do this, that, or the other if it doesn't, okay? Because we'd get into hot water. So everything about Blue Magic is 100% food grade safe. Everything about it. Do your own research on Blue Magic. Again, it's not a new product. It's been around for over 30 years. Manufactured in Staffordshire, supplied to the big, massive food preparation factories, blue chip companies, hotels, hospitals, shopping centres.
So it's like a secret that they've known for years and years and years. Now, domestically, we've got the chance to be able to try it for ourselves at home and get these great results and save a lot of money. Pauline says, sorry, forgot to ask, you said this would work on car oil. Do you know if this would work on brake fluid spilt on my path?
I don't see why not. Yeah. Like we said earlier on, I'd suggest you put a capful or two on neat, and then potentially put a little bit, if you have a pressure washer jet sprayer, pop some in there, or if you've got like a brush that's got some stiff bristles, if you need to give it a bit of elbow grease, do that. Yeah, but I don't see why it wouldn't.
Pauline says, please don't think I was being rude asking where Rob had gone. Not at all. No, he's back on Thursday. I'll tell him he said hi. Can you use this to clean air fryer baskets? Yes, we just covered that. Yes, you can. No problem. Thank you for the question. We've got about 15 minutes left on the show. If you've got any questions, there's still time to get your emails in. It's studio@shopontv.co.uk. It's only UK and Scottish mainland. It doesn't include the Scottish Highlands or the islands, I'm afraid. But mainland UK and Scotland, not a problem. But that's the only places that we can actually ship this to. Apologies, I'm not sure why, but that's the way it is. So sorry about that. We'll try and see if we can kind of expand that in the future. We're still relatively new, so we're kind of working on things like that. Okay.
Right. So
beetroot.
A little bit of beetroot. Okay.
That's the worst stain ever.
This could be. Again, let me put the soil down here, there, Rob, in that bin. This could be, you know, something like pasta sauce. It could be pesto sauce. That stains pesto sauce, doesn't it?
Take away curry sauce.
Yeah,
stains
curry
as well.
sauce, turmeric. You know, it could be loads of different things. Grease and fats from your meat and your chicken and your fish and things of that nature.
Ketchup.
Ketchup. In fact, let's put a little bit of what we've got here. This is tomato puree. You can tell it's getting late now because I'm starting to flag a little bit. And it only took 4.5 hours to get here today.
Let's hope it doesn't take 4.5 hours to get back again.
No, there was a diversion on the A1, so it was a little bit of a pain. Now, just let me clean my hand here. Okay. Now, I'm going to spray with the Stream, which remember is like the jet spray, if you like, a couple of times. No, we'll just do spray. We'll just do spray. Right. So you can see that there. One.
Watch this. Now, all of these are really problematic potential stains, aren't they? None of them are easy to get rid of. But look, this is a chopping board. So this is food grade safe. It's absolutely fine to use on food preparation surfaces, whether it's your kitchen work surfaces or a chopping board like this. There we go. Watch this. Look, 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 look. Now, Terry Lucas, Mrs. Terry Lucas, hello Terry, she says, dear all, I want to thank you so much. I've ordered Blue Magic twice now. I love it. Being a widow on my own, my home is now perfect. I've gone through the whole of my bungalow and it's perfectly clean. It's immaculate. Just one thing I want to ask, why don't you sell the cloths to help when cleaning? Oh, the cloths. The cloths when helped cleaning the Blue Magic. Microfiber cloths. We'll suggest it. They are the best thing ever. They really are. We do have
chamois.
We've got the Miracle Chamois.
Yeah, they're brilliant, those are.
We'll try and get some microfiber cloths as well, because they're great too.
And they're super absorbent, those chamois as well, by the way. Right, so let me just make a little bit of space here. I'm going to get David, our floor manager. If you can pass him that glass right beside you, Dave.
Oh, this?
No, this glass here.
Yep.
To empty it and just rinse it out, okay?
Cheers,
so here was the... there was the net curtain from early on we had soaking. Now, so again, if it's really, really bad, in fact, let's just plop that one in there. I've got another one down here, okay?
I mean, that's...
Now that there is all the mess and muck that came off that very first initial net curtain.
So that white net curtain started life looking like that?
Yeah. Now, I'm going to pop it back in that same dirty solution, but it's still got the Blue Magic in, right? So if you've got soiled pots and pans and Pyrex dishes, by the way, for tea and coffee cups that are stained,
oh yeah,
fabulous. And I mean fabulous, okay? So I'm going to put just half of this in, just half. I'm going to just watch your iPad there, Dave, because I don't want to get it.
Okay.
I don't want to get it.
I drink lemon green tea.
Yeah.
And I drink it out of like a travel cup, you know, with the screw lid.
Yeah.
And they get really filthy. They really, really do. And they're a nightmare. I tried to clean it with a metal scouring brush the other day. It took forever to do it. So Blue Magic will get rid of all of that.
Oh, absolutely, brilliant. Yeah. And again, you know, on the conservatory, you might have like bird droppings and tree sap. You know, just dust and dirt, maybe through the winter months on the windows. Use it on all your windows, so whether it's Georgian, sash, bay or Tudor, single or double glazing. By the way, rubber-soled shoe.
Yep.
Maybe on the lino, on the laminate, or the tiles. It could be a mobility scooter or pushchair, the kids' roller skates, and they're difficult to clean. Mold and mildew in the bathroom between the grout lines of the tiles or the rubber silicone, sorry, the silicone seal rather, not the rubber, the silicone seal around the bathtub or the shower trough, okay? So sometimes that gets like gunked up, okay? So it is great in the bathroom. Wall tiles, floor tiles, taps.
It just literally lifts it off, doesn't it?
Yeah, shower. That's what it does. So my apologies, I keep failing to mention that, which is significantly important. But how it works is very simple. You spray it on, leave it for a minimum of 30 seconds. Now, I haven't got luxury of time, so quite often I do it pretty quick. And then what it does, it breaks down the mess. It lifts it to the surface. You can either wash or wipe away with either a damp or a dry cloth or a soaking wet cloth. That's up to you.
Now, in the last 10 minutes, we're getting lots and lots of messages coming through, more questions. Hello to all of you. Thank you for getting in touch with us today. We're here till 3 o'clock. I've just bought Blue Magic. Can you use it on mould? I think we said yes to that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And also on a glass hob? Yes, we said that,
sure.
that as well. Hement and Leicester? Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. No problem.
So
more questions coming through.
You can see there on the countertop. Now, this has got beetroot on here from when, on the actual counter, if you look on the counter, right? So Dave, I'm going to get you now. Actually, I can do it one-handed. Spray a little bit of that on there, like so.
Yep.
Now, this would ordinarily, you know, potentially, it would stain the surface that, you know, it's sat on.
Yep.
Remember, odour and fragrance free.
So we don't have to buy a new set now, that's
No,
good.
we don't have to buy a new set. So let me just pop that there. And if I now take my Blue Magic, remember, that one bottle there will make up to 50 bottles of that.
Yep.
So you've got three bottles there you can see on your screen.
And the empty spray bottle.
And the measuring cup at the side. So that potentially will make up to 150 spray bottles.
Okay, let's get as many more questions in as we can. Tamsin says, hi, I'm looking to purchase Blue Magic as it looks brilliant. Please can you tell me, is it okay to use on my daughter's football shirt or will it remove the name and number that's printed on it?
No, it won't.
It won't.
Absolutely not. No.
Brilliant.
It's not harsh, remember. There's no bleach,
yes, you can
so
use it.
yes, you can.
Yep.
If you've got grass stains on there, she spilled a bit of juice down the top. Remember, as long as the materials colour fast, it doesn't remove the colour that's meant to be there, just the stain that's not.
Adele, sorry
Dave. No,
Adele says, does Blue Magic clean marks on stone fire hearths?
Will it what, sorry?
Clean marks off of stone fire hearths, I suppose maybe burn marks?
Okay, I've never tried it, so the honest answer, I've never tried it, so I don't know, but I don't see why it wouldn't, you know, not at all. Because,
worth a go,
yeah,
but we don't
absolutely.
know. We can't say 100% yes, but yeah.
Do bear this in mind, actually. So, right, so do bear this in mind.
You had burns on the hob.
Yeah, so
on stone.
Like what I did, I see those two black, what's dripping here? See those two black marks here? Yep. That's actually burnt on with a blowtorch.
Right.
So that's obviously like a stainless steel mesh. But the hob, I did get the burn marks off the hob, okay? Right, let me just pop this down for the side here, Dave. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is, should we do a fresh carpet demo?
We've got about 6 minutes left, so yeah, that's enough time, isn't it? 6.5 minutes.
Yeah, we've got plenty of time. Right.
Did we finish your shirt? We did, didn't we? Or not?
I think so. I can't remember.
No, the blue was the tag. That was the label.
Excuse me. I can't remember now. We've been quite busy, so what else can we do?
Well, I can see there's no colour left in that shirt whatsoever, apart from the white that it wanted to be and should have been.
Right, let me just give that a bit of a shake.
Look.
So,
should we see how the net curtain's starting to work?
Yeah, so there's the shirt. Can't happy with that.
Okay.
Let me just dry my hands. And here we have. I'll let you lift it up.
Okay. Now this is. Was this brand new water or was the dirty?
No, that was the soiled dirty water.
So it's a soiled dirty water that's still got the active Blue Magic in it. And this is what it's done so far. Just a half of that net curtain already, just leave it in there for a little bit longer, it will keep on doing what it's doing. So if you've got maybe a smoker in the family, or you've just got maybe you live near a busy road and there's lots of fumes, traffic fumes and that sort of thing, and your net curtains are not the whitest they should be, you can buy kind of curtain whitening products in the supermarket that just do that job. But this will do that job as well. Look at all the different cleaning products that are out there that this is doing the job of, and it's 16 pence a bottle if you use it and dilute it down to 30 ml. That's what it replaces, potentially even more than that, because we've got cleaning products for every type of surface in the house, every room in the house. We are kind of conditioned, aren't we, as customers, to buy that cleaning product to clean the windows, that one to clean my carpet, that one to clean my hard floor, that one to clean my kitchen surfaces, that one to clean my windows. Yeah, they all do those jobs brilliantly, but they only do that one job. And you end up with maybe a dozen different cleaning products that cost you a fortune to do all those jobs. Whereas one product, and we've proved it here with the live demonstrations, can do those jobs for you. Beetroot on a carpet, that's a carpet condemned normally.
Do you know what that is, Dave? Do you know what that is when you've just been going about those different products you buy from the supermarket?
Yes.
And they work, obviously.
Yeah, they do.
Work, yeah? We're not here to knock them. But that's marketing at its very best.
Yeah.
Because you'll buy a lime scale remover,
yep.
a tile cleaner, a carpet cleaner, a multi-purpose cleaner, an oven cleaner, something to remove stains. So you think about it, potentially it's going to cost you an absolute arm and a leg.
I mean, it's going back a couple of hours now, but we were talking about how you can put it into your pressure washer. If you've got a pressure washer that can take solution, you can put it in there. Also, your carpet cleaner. We had a question about Abyssal and things like that. Yep. Obviously, the manufacturer recommends you use their cleaning products. They would do. But you can use it in steam products as well, steam machines. So there's all sorts of ways of using this. And, it wouldn't have been around for 30 years and still be on air if it didn't do the job. And it was and is a product that is used in commercial, in industry, in hospitality, because it's affordable, but above all, it does the job. Look.
It's disappeared.
That was the beetroot.
That was the beetroot.
Gone. It's out of here.
Short or deep pile, rugs or runners, carpets, cushions, curtains, car interior, and your clothes.
So once you've done that, with a beetroot stain, you'd then get a microfiber cloth and then just blot it. That lifts it out. Yeah?
Absolutely.
Right.
And remember, if you leave it to dry, it sort of dries to like a little powder, okay?
Yep.
And then you just vacuum up. But we don't have to keep putting fresh stains on the carpet. Because let's get real, let's be perfectly honest here. Realistically, people at home that are watching this morning are going to have stains of Ode. They're going to have stains of Ode. So therefore, they want to see things that have been down for a period of time.
I mean, that's a really good point you just made there. It's not just, these are all fresh stains tonight.
Yeah.
But if a stain's been on a carpet for a month, 2 months, it still could potentially work.
Maybe even longer.
Even longer.
Yeah. But again, if it's severely stained, if it's been there for, like I say, several months, several squirts on the particular area, and then leave it to go to work, clean it,
and if pet stains. Accidents?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, 100%. Again, use it in your cat litter tray, use it in the pets' beds, use it on your mattresses, use it on those hard floor surfaces, use it as a carpet cleaner, a stain remover, a stainless steel cleaner, a garden and decking patio cleaner. There's so many different applications and jobs that it will allow you to do cost effectively.
Is the barbecue coming out of storage? Is it coming out of the garden shed? Is it coming out of the garage for the first time? Maybe it's already come out and you're thinking, oh crikey, I forgot to clean it before I put it away. This is the cleaner for you as well. Now, tomorrow, from just after midnight on ITV1 and STV, we're going to be talking about potentially things for your garden, keeping your garden clean, like your patio, for example, as well. So that's going to be tomorrow night with Alan Ellis. And then after that, on Wednesday, Ray is going to be here with Mulberry Silk, one of my favourite products as well. That's going to be on Wednesday, shortly after midnight. And if you want to add maybe the Miracle Chamois into your order, we do have that on the bottom of the screen right now for you. There it is, 469893, and there it is. Go for the buy one, get one free bundle. There's one that you don't get the buy one, get one free, and one that you do. Make sure you get the right one. You get 2 blue and 4 orange for the price basically of 2 orange and 1 blue. So £20, that's there. That will work brilliantly with Blue Magic as well. That's on the website if you want to have a little look right now, along with, I think it's about 5,000, 6,000 other products. Oh, 700,000 products. 300,000 books. Big brand names for books and big brand names for fragrances as well.
Do you know the Mulberry Silk? I love my Mulberry Silk duvet.
Too.
Absolutely, I think it's phenomenal.
Absolutely.
Really do. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Again, great for all your food prep areas, non-toxic. You'll love it.
John, it's been great to work with you again, sir.
So my hands are clean, of course. so I can shake your hand.
Excellent. Thank you for watching tonight. Thank you ever so much for all your orders as well. You can still keep checking out and can still keep calling us on our phone number, of course, 03333 241 241. There's 300 of you that need to check out on our website right now, so don't miss out. I'd hate for you to miss out with a sellout. Just check out your baskets at shopontv.co.uk. Thank you for your company. I'll see you tomorrow night, shortly after midnight on ITV1 and STV. Have a good night.
Good night.